Hey guys, we're back and we've got many things to get through on this video. First off, big thanks to everybody that liked the last video. That's currently my highest liked video, if not my highest viewed video. It's a bit strange. But again, thanks to everyone that's subscribed since. We're up to 188 now, which is ridiculous. The growth in the last week alone is just amazing to me. But on with the show. I'm going to look at PCC first. Now, I've kind of gone back and forth on this. When I saw this last night, I was just basically burst out laughing. Now, I didn't think they'd split the single PCC cards like they were going to for Road to Glory and Ring Domination, but apparently they have. But that's not even the issue. When you keep scrolling down, you see single card, single card, single card, and you just keep going and going and going. And then you realise the top 2,150 are all going to get a single Undertaker, because, let's face it, Taker's winning this regardless of anything else. But what happens whenever the next PCC is? Does that mean they run this same whole system again, and therefore there's going to be over 2,000 PCC pros running around, which is absolutely ridiculous? Or are they going to do something like the second PCC is only the top 200 can win a pro, which you're basically trying to force 2,000 people to fit into 200 places, so money goes up, stress goes up, and that's going to be a fucking nightmare? Or are they going to do something like, say, in 2 weeks' time when they release, I guess, Ring Domination or whatever's next, that's where they put the second card? If they do that, then it's probably going to be 2,000 pros knocking around. And the biggest issue I've got is, say we've got a second PCC coming, how the hell is that going to work? Say Taker wins this one, and in 2 weeks' time we have another PCC, and then by some bizarre reason Brock wins? How does that work? No one gets a PCC pro? I don't kind of get where they're going with splitting the PCC pros. This was an issue that I guess they thought it through and they know what they're doing. I wouldn't want to hold my breath on that. At the moment it just looks like it's going to be at least 2,000 people running around with a legendary PCC pro in a couple of weeks, which, considering they split the pros to lengthen the tiers and lengthen the game, to then throw out potentially 200 PCC pros, it's just mind-boggling to me. But away from the actual PCC pro part, you've got single legendaries for top 2600, 2650, legendary if you're in the top 3500, and then epics, which is all well and good, but look at this and just keep scrolling and it's still epics. You only have to finish in the top 31,000 to get an epic. Okay. It's good that they've not actually put pairs in here. There's no pros available at all on any tier, which is a bonus, but these numbers seem off, and I'm not really sure what they're basing on. As long as the next event doesn't throw in Seth and Cena again, or whichever one it is, and same for Orton and Sheamus, then it's not too much of an issue. But if they run this exact same PCC again in a couple of weeks, then that's going to be a lot of epic pros just added to the game in one go, and there's going to be a lot of unbalanced decks around. So I don't know, I'd wait for some kind of confirmation of what they're going to do, if they know what they're doing. I don't know if I can know what they're doing. I give up trying to guess. But away from PCC, we've got a King of the Ring, which I've just finished, which is ultra rare, and I don't even know who the fuck was a bot and who wasn't. Those I thought were bots weren't, and vice versa, so screw it. I just happened to have got to the final on one, although, to be fair, the other guy, bot or not, didn't energise in the final. In the semi-finals, in the first game, I was the only one who energised. No one else, none of the other three guys did. It was all just really weird. But hopefully we can get something decent here. I don't think too much is actually really going to be that helpful. I can't even remember what Ultra Rares I've got. So, probably going to be another Nikki Bella or Cena, seeing that's what I seem to get. Hey, Kofi! That's not too bad, I'll take that, and we get an Ultra Rare JB, which is completely useless, but I'm happy with that. There's 2 cards out of the way. I'm going to go... Got this set up now. I've got Cena here waiting to pro, and I'm also waiting to claim my Epic freebie, so we'll get that, then we'll pro Cena up. Now, I really could care less what Epic I get. There's only one thing that's going to cause me to have a fucking meltdown, and that's if I get an Epic enhancement thing, because that would be the biggest load of bullshit. But if I could choose anyone, I would take either Edge or Randy Orton. I've got both of those obviously in the last video's pack opening, and they both have fairly decent speed, which is something I'm severely lacking because I have Pro Cena or Ultra Rare Pro Cena and what will be Epic Pro Cena. So I need speed from somewhere because Cena does not have any at all. I think I've got it set up so that I can just get straight through to the reset and get the Epic. Just waiting on network that we get every single video. We might get lucky and get it within this one. Might have to play another game or two. It's an Epic Diva, I'm happy with that. It's actually a fairly decent picture of her as well, which is saying a lot. It's slightly annoying. I have got Ultra Rare Pro or Ultra Rare Nikki ready to pro. I think nearly ready to pro. I have to check that. But I'm going to pro Cena up now. Now this one has slightly higher stats just because he's still got a couple of boost things on left over from King of the Ring. But I decided just to go for an experiment with Cena here. I've done 2 tokens on power, 2 tokens on charisma, and of course he procs in power and charisma. And on the second card I've done the exact same thing. So he's going to be ridiculously heavy on power and charisma. He's never going to win any speed matches anyway, and his toughness isn't particularly great. So I don't know why I've just come out with that, because we needed that. We'll go and do it the long-winded way then. We are going to combine, neither of them locked, nope. Combine 2 Cenas. Power plus 98, charisma plus 90, toughness 79, speed 70. Yeah, it's not too bad. Be interesting to see what his stats are when he's fully leveled. I'm not going to fully level him obviously right now because that will severely unbalance me. I think so. I have got the other Nikki. Let's get her done out of the way. I think they're both ready. Already and done that one. I think I've done the same with Nikki here. I put 2 on charisma, 1 on toughness, and again they still got boost applied on them from King of the Ring, so it doesn't really show an accurate representation. But combine Nikki, get her all done up. It's really hard to look at her card and, well, other than not being distracted by her boobs, but it's really hard to look at them with all these stupid speed boost and all that crap on it, so I can't get my head around looking at that at the moment, so I will come back and look at that after the video. My deck is invalid. Well, of course it's fucking invalid. What the hell do you expect? Got an Ultra Rare Naomi, so of course it makes perfect sense that I would get an Ultra Rare Epic Naomi just now, seeing as obviously in the last video we went from having Ultra Rare Pro Cena to pulling 2 Epic Cenas and having super rare pro Nikki Bella to pulling 2 ultra rare Nikki Bellas. Of course I'm going to go from pulling a fucking ultra rare Naomi and getting an epic Naomi in this video. Why wouldn't I? It's literally just how my luck is going in this game. I guess it's a good thing. It's helping me get pros early, but it's really, really annoying just seeing the same fucking people over and over and over again. But I can't really complain too much, I suppose. Let's fill in these blanks. I'm going to put Naomi in there because I'll be leveling her up at some point anyway. And I guess it's going to have to be Booker T then. That's my next highest rated card. And that leaves me in Epic. I'm not sure. I don't want to, as I said, I don't want to level up Cena too much. I will level up Naomi to a point. And obviously Nikki Bella as well. Probably prioritise those two. Because I'm not really sure how far to go with this. I'm not sure how PCC matchmaking is going to be, especially on the +5s. So I'll probably do it slowly, and then when PCC starts, then if I need to smash, say, Cena up, then I will. As for what I'm going to go for in PCC, obviously I'm going to go for the single taker, seeing as I only have to finish in the top 20 million to actually get it, like everyone else. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue. The points total is not going to be... I did see on the forum someone mention, I think it was 25,000, which is fucking ridiculous. I don't think it's going to even be possible to do that. It takes 45 seconds now for a game, not 30 seconds. That takes a huge chunk down. So that factored in with a lot of unbalanced decks and losing a lot more often and all that kind of nonsense. Plus, God knows how bad the network errors are going to be during PCC. I really dread to think. I don't see even 20k being hit, or 15k even really seems high. But, you know, we'll see. I might be wrong. It might end up being like fucking page PCC again, and you need like 27k just to get in the top 200. But I really, really, really don't see anywhere near that kind of an amount, and I can't find any logic for even thinking that amount. But you know, that's just me. Now, have I hit all the things? We talked about PCC, done the King of the Ring rewards, got my epic freebie. We've pro'd Cena, we've pro'd Nikki. Just for shits and giggles, actually, let's swap Naomi back out. Put Nikki in. And there's our squad: Nikki, Cena, and obviously Warrior and Booker. Warrior, I'm kind of disappointed I bought over him, because obviously my thought process was, hey, he's a fusion, he'll be higher rated than the regular WrestleMania cards bringing over into Ultra Rare Pros. For whatever reason, he's weaker. The Fusion Pros are weaker than WrestleMania Pros when bringing them over. That makes so much absolute no sense at all that it's ridiculous. If I could go back, I probably would have brought over something like, although it goes against what I just said, something like Fusion Austin and Brock, just because, you know, it'd be an interesting tag team to use. But I certainly wouldn't have brought over Warrior. Any other left arrow probably would have been stronger. I can't even think of who's left arrow off the top of my head now. Kane, I think. Kane's a left arrow, isn't he? Where's Kane? Yeah, just a WrestleMania Pro Kane probably would have been stronger than WrestleMania Fusion Warrior bringing him back over, but it is what it is. Yeah, the card's not great. It looks great. I still love the colour scheme and just how the card looks itself, but yeah, stats wise it's not great, and he does lose a fair amount. Those Cena stats really are not that far off what the current Ultra Rare Pro is. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here because I'm just going to end up sitting here and just talking bollocks like I have for about the last minute or two. But I think I hit all the things, so yeah, I'm going to go now. Bye.